Good morning, girls and boys, and welcome back to week 16 of our art class. I'm really excited to see you. I hope that everyone had a really great holiday and was able to relax and spend time with their families. So now that we're back in class, we need to get working on finishing our piece for the No Name Calling Week competition, right? So what we did last time was start our drawing and figure out where the placement of the facial features were, right? So we were drawing a self-portrait. You say self-portrait. Very good. So a self-portrait is a picture of oneself. A portrait is just a picture of a person, right? So we want to try to make it look like a real person, right? So we don't want it to look like an alien. We don't want to put an eyeball up here and an eyeball over here, or have 3 ears, or a mouth all the way down here on your chin, right? Because that's not how human beings look. So the purpose of our lesson for last week was to try to create a look of realism, right? To look like a real person and to put all of the facial features in the right location or the right spots. And we did that by drawing some guidelines. If you remember, we drew an oval around our hand, and then we put one vertical guideline down the center of this oval, and then we put 3 horizontal guidelines. You say guidelines. Very good, boys and girls, guidelines. Those lines guide us, right? They lead us to know where the parts of the face are supposed to be located, right? So you did a great job. And some of you continued and finished it or added color already, and that's fine. I try to pace you so that we start it and then we complete it, but we have something else to add today. Not only do we have to work on using color and adding either marker or crayon or whatever material you have available to you at home, but they want, the competition people, they want us to add words as well into our artwork. And that is called typography. You say typography. Very good. That's a big long word that stands for type, right? When you text, you're texting type. When you use your computer, you are typing, right? So this is a piece by an artist, and her name is Laura Coyle, and it is a portrait. It's actually her self-portrait. That's what it says. I will have this on the attachments so that you can look at it and refer to it. But I just wanted to show you, this face started off in pencil, and then she added the hair and created the eyebrows and the inside of her mouth by using what? Yeah, letters and words. And so those words now became her hair. It says music, it says life. So that is called typography. And Laura Coyle is not the only artist that does artwork that includes text or typography. There are many others. I just wanted to show you a piece that I did a very long time ago, and this is a famous musician. His name is Elton John, and I wanted to show you that I started it in pencil, and then because he's a musician, I made the treble clef. So if you look, I'll also have this on the attachments. If you can see, it's just a whole bunch of treble clefs or G clefs. And I went right over my pencil with this same symbol representing music, right? So that's another way that you're able to add some type of typography or text. But the No Name Calling Week competition people, they are asking us to add words or at least 3 things that you like about yourself. So I made an example here that I have, and it is a self-portrait, so that's why I have some curly hair like I do. And I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I wrote down that I like about myself. So I put, I like the color of my eyes, okay? And I wrote it right next to my curved line where my hair would be. I also put, I am smart, and I just wrote it, just printed, as you can see, and I'll also have this as an attachment that you can look at. You do not have to copy this. You do not have to write the same words that I write. You are your own you, right? You are an individual, and so you need to think about at least 3 things. You could have more than 3. I think I have 5 here, but positive things about anything, or more importantly about yourself, right? So things that you like about yourself, that you know about yourself, that you're proud of about yourself. So I put, I am smart. I put, I am a talented artist, right? That's what I do. I said, I like that I am kind to others. And then in here, within my hair, I put laughter. I like to laugh. And love, because I feel like I am a loving person, right? So I just wanted to show you there are many different ways that you can add these words that they are asking us to add. So you could either make the picture of yourself be the words, or you could just add the words to your self-portrait drawing. And so that is what we're working on for this week, okay? And we'll see how far along we get. Some of you, like I said, have already added your color, and so all you really need to do is just add those words for this week, right? Incorporate, that means include, make it as though it is part of the piece. I'm gonna show you another one that I did that has different wording, right? So if I'm doing a self-portrait, I am making it look like myself, and I'm going to make my long curly hair. If I was a boy and I'm making a self-portrait, I should want it to look like me, and it should look like a boy, right? So try to look in the mirror and see what you look like, right? If you wear glasses all day long, maybe you want to include your glasses, maybe you don't want to. It's your choice, right? But look at yourself and figure out how you want to represent yourself. Here on this one, I wrote, I am a good friend. That's something that I like about myself. I am a great athlete. I am not a great athlete, but I was trying to make it as if it was somebody else, right? To give you more ideas about things that you can write that you might like about yourself, right? You could be a great athlete, a great musician. I put, I am funny, sometimes, a little bit. I put, I like my voice. And I do. I liked my voice better when I was younger. I could sing really well. But now I can't sing so well. But I do like my voice. And do you see how I wrote it? I wrote it inside. I wrote the words to fit right inside of my neck, right? So that's where my vocal cords are. That's where I'm making my voice sounds, right? So, I drew this one with short hair, so this could be a boy or a girl, right? So I'm just showing you here, and now I'm going to really get started on where you are, okay? So here is where we left off last week. Like I said, some of you moved further along, and all you need to do is go back and add 3, at least 3, it could be more than 3, things that you like about yourself. Okay, that is the purpose of the lesson for this week, to include those likes about yourself in your artwork, okay? So I'm going to take whatever color I like, Maybe I'm going to try purple this time, and I'm gonna use a marker. You can use crayons if you'd like, or whatever materials you have, but this is what I wanted to show you. If you follow along step by step with me, we're going to trace over the lines that we want to keep. Then when we're done tracing, then we will go back and we will erase all of the vertical and horizontal guidelines that we had drawn, okay? So let's start to trace, okay? So I'm going to trace my face here. Okay, I'm going to trace ears. As you can see, I didn't pick a realistic color. I chose purple, but you know what? I could make it realistic, and I could use a tan, a beige, a brown, a black, a skin tone color, a peach, whatever. Or I could make it more abstract looking or more expressionistic, or, you know, just showing a little bit of more exciting color. Okay, and so I'm going to trace my shirt, my shoulder lines here. All of these lines we're going to be keeping. I can go in and I can trace my eyes because I know that I'm going to keep those. And you can, like I said, choose whatever colors you want and whatever materials you want. Okay, now I know I'm going to keep my nostrils, right? And that little bottom part of my nose. Now, I had already drawn 2 lines showing this bridge of my nose, this part. Maybe I'm only going to keep 1. There, I'm gonna put 1. I'm gonna leave that one alone. If you wanna put both of them in, put both of them in. If you wanna erase all of them, both of them, you can. I'm only going to trace the short little curved lines for my eyebrow. I'm not going to do the one long curved line that I had drawn initially or first. Why? Because I want it to look a little more realistic in the drawing. So that's all I'm going to do there. The lips, I'm going to trace this little curved line showing that I'm smiling, right? This little crease I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put in my bottom lip. I'm tracing very carefully and slowly, taking my time. I'm gonna fill that part in, and then I'm gonna trace the little vertical lines indicating or showing the teeth. All right, now this is the tricky part. We only want to trace the hair, boys and girls, only the hair, not the top of the head, not the top of our oval. That's going to be erased because you don't see the top of my oval. You only see the hair and my forehead, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trace here the line showing the forehead right there. And I'm going to trace these curved lines that I gave this person with kind of wavy hair. And there's little hairs here that come down to the person's ear. And like this, some curves. If you have straight hair, then you can make straight, like curved, so that it looks more straight. That is all I'm going to trace. That's it. Now there are more lines that are showing, but I'm going to erase all of those. So let me pull this a little close just to show you. I still have all of the guidelines. I have the top of the oval. I have the little circle for the nose, for the tip of the nose. And everything that's left here, all those lines, I'm going to erase them. That's why I always tell all of you artists to draw very lightly. Don't press hard, don't go and press really hard, because then you won't be able to erase all of your lines. So now I'm gonna go back over my whole entire drawing, and I'm going to erase every pencil line that I still see. And some lines I have to press really hard with my eraser because they're a little too dark. So I'm erasing, erasing, erasing. Now it becomes a little cleaner looking. No sketch marks. Sketch is a very loose drawing, just to get your idea on the paper. So I get rid of that. It doesn't take all of them away, but a good portion of it. Okay. There we go. So that is what we have now to this point. And now I'm gonna add my words. I can add them wherever I want. You can add them wherever you want. Do you have to put them where I put them, boys and girls? No. If you said no, then you're correct. Remember, you're the artist. This is your piece. You can choose where you want to put things. So here in this one, I chose to color in my eyes, my lips in crayon. I colored my whole face yellow. And I just stuck with adding my words within the hair, right? I used the curved lines of my hair to guide me and show me where to write the words about the things that I like about myself. Maybe here, I don't know, what can I put? I am a musician. I like the music I make. Maybe we'll do that. Let me find okay, maybe a different purple marker. You know what? Yeah. Nope, that's pink. Well, maybe I'll leave it pink. Yeah, why not? Can you see that? Yeah. I like making. Notice I'm trying to fit all of these words in that space for the hair. And so I have to draw or write my letters really tall and skinny, like stretched out. I like making, and I'm gonna put music. And I'm making them all capitals. You don't have to. Music. Okay. That looks good so far. Now maybe I'm gonna take another color, maybe green, and I'm going to put, I don't know, what else? What do you like about yourselves? Let's see. I love that I am a leader. I love that I am a leader. What do you think that means? There, I filled it up in the space for the shirt. That means, boys and girls, to me anyway, that I'm not just gonna follow what somebody says, right? I mean, we have to be good listeners, and we have to listen to teachers and parents and grandparents and things like that, people that are looking out for us and care for us. But if you have a friend that is maybe gonna think about doing something that they shouldn't do, you have to be a leader, right? You have to stay strong and say, nope, that's not the right thing to do. I'm not gonna follow that. I'm not gonna be a follower. So I like that I am a leader. I like making music. Maybe what else? Let me pick a different color. Maybe I'll use a crayon this time. I don't know. What else could I say that I like about myself? I'm a good friend. I'm a good athlete. I like my voice. I am a talented artist. I'm gonna put I'm a talented artist again. Well, maybe I'll put it over here. I, really big, am a great artist. There you go. And you know what? All of you can write, I am a great artist, right? Because you are. I am a great artist. So you could write coming down here. You could write in the background. You could fill in your face. Let me just, if I want it straight up color inside like we would just a regular portrait, and color the skin tone, whatever we want. If I want to color him or her with a skin tone, I could color in the face like this. I don't have to make it an abstract color. It doesn't have to be yellow or green or anything like that, wild and crazy. Or it can. It's your choice. It's always your choice, boys and girls. So let me just finish this here, and then I also want to tell you that you can leave it like this. You could color inside of it. If this person was gonna have I don't know what color hair. I don't know. Maybe this person. Nah. I'm gonna finish this, and then you could also write on the side of the contour on the outside of your face or your head. Let me finish this here. And in the neck, if I wanted to add more words, I could. So I'll leave that open for you guys. You could write, I love how I speak Spanish. I love how I speak Japanese. I love how I speak Russian. Whatever it is, things that you are proud of about yourself, right? Playing instruments, playing sports. I know that you guys have so many talents. And that is what the contest people are looking for, okay? They want to see what it is that you like about yourselves, and they want you to draw it and write it. So now I can put here, maybe I'll color in the eyes, and there we go. And I've done that, and you could color in and write words. Maybe I'm gonna put, I love my voice again, but I'll write it in here. And maybe this time I put it in marker. I don't know. No, a different color. I want them all to stand out. I love my voice. That's gonna be hard to fit. And it doesn't. And so what do? I don't know. I come out. There we go. It's my voice projecting outward. I don't know. Maybe I make some musical notes. Right? Who knows? Can it be wrong? No, it can't be wrong because it's my artwork, right? So there we go. There's some musical notes coming out of where my voice would come out of, maybe, or be produced in my throat and then come out of my mouth. But you can also write, maybe you have great hair. I like my hair. My hair. Maybe you're always complimented on how beautiful your hair is, or your eyes, or I don't know, any part of you, right? But that is basically what I need you to do for this week, okay? And the no name calling competition people want these submitted by the end of the week. So that is why you need to work on it for this week and try to complete it and finish it, however which way you're going to choose to do your artwork and your piece, okay? And I look forward to getting them so that I can submit some, right? And I can only submit the ones that are completed. So if you only send me halfway done work, then it won't be ready in time, right? So I thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to getting your artwork, and it's nice to see you again, and Happy New Year. Okay, bye boys and girls.